Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, shills, desolations, peasants, vassals, whistleblowers. I'm a useful idiot. Today I want to talk a little bit more about this Edward Snowden case, because something about it just doesn't feel right. I've discussed this on my videos, and discussed it with my commentators as well. And I find it really curious. We've had over 2 decades of NSA whistleblowers. A lot of this material we've already known. And so it's sort of anticlimactic for those who have been paying attention. And then looking carefully at the case of Edward Snowden, there's things that just don't add up. One of them is the fact that here's a very young man with a very hefty salary, a great career, a house in Hawaii, and a girlfriend, and everything's going good. And people just don't sacrifice that sort of thing on principle. It's just not the way the real world works, sadly to say. It's usually poor people who are willing to make huge sacrifices for an ideal because they have nothing to lose. But and then you look at just all the details about Edward Snowden, even some of his statements. They're very, very carefully worded, and he said a number of things that are just rather peculiar, all things considered. So anyway, after discussing this issue with one of my commentators, subscribers, Dystopian Empire, it got me thinking about some of the things he said about the fact that now people tend to self-censor themselves. People have gotten a lot more paranoid, knowing, well, that the NSA is out there doing all of this stuff. And my compliments to him for bringing up this point, because it really opened it up for me to realize that maybe that is what the agenda is here. And I had realized that maybe it was a false flag event, potential false flag event for a draconian crackdown, particularly on the government itself and these leaks. So, and we're seeing that with the Obama executive order and the insider threat program, where they are clamping down and creating an atmosphere of fear and paranoia in the government that they've already spread across the nation to all of us. But I'm going to take it a step further now, because, like I say, this conversation with my friend revealed something else, and that is, what if the agenda is so that everybody knows? And so this will be another intellectual exercise, I like to call it. I don't really necessarily have the answers. I'm just speculating and thinking out loud. But what if the agenda is to let everyone know that everyone is being spied on? The government is master of misdirection, and there are layers of misdirection, layers of propaganda, and layers of diffusion, so that people can't figure out what the real agendas are. And a lot of times it's a little simpler to figure them out, because the simplicity of the deception is so clear. But in this case, it definitely is more complex. And, you know, there's the chance that I'm wrong. Maybe Snowden is an actual noble character. Maybe this is all as it appears to be. But something doesn't smell right. So one has to look for what the agenda is. And so this could conceivably be the agenda. What if they want everyone to know? So they kick and scream about the terrorists finding out that we're eavesdropping, which is a ridiculous statement if you think about it. They must assume, if they're smart terrorists, that we're intercepting and listening to all this media. And certainly it can't be any surprise around the world that there's all this spying going on, because as another friend of mine and subscriber and fellow pontificator has pointed out, everyone is spying on everyone else, and everyone knows it. So this is not a huge revelation either, and some of this may be feigned outrage, because the fact is, this has been the state of affairs for many decades, and most people are aware of it. So what if, let's get back down to that bottom line, what if they want everyone to know that everyone is being spied on, so that we have all these people with dirty laundry that know they can be blackmailed? We have all these corrupt businessmen, and not that the government would ever go after corrupt businessmen, because that's their bread and butter. But the fact is that everyone is put on notice that everything they spread around in electronic communications, emails, telephones, cell phones, whatever, it is all available to the government. It is all available to those behind the screen. And therefore, as my friend Dystopian Empire pointed out, everyone is going to tend to self-censor themselves. Maybe people are going to start staying away from revealing all their dirty laundry and all this electronics. Maybe it will scare the terrorists away. Maybe it'll scare all sorts of bad actors away. But certainly it will get everyone to self-censor themselves. They're so full of fear and paranoia that the government's going to hear stuff about what they did last Friday night and what's in their basement and what's in the bottom drawer of their dresser. That's just human nature. So anyway, there's my theory. It's an awful long video for just a theory. But what if they want us to know that everyone is being spied on every minute of every single day of every single week of every single month of every single year, year after year, day after day, 24/7? I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one too. Hey, NSA, did you get that? Good.